Welcome back to Just Scribble for an unboxing from Chic Sparrow. So in my last unboxing where I shared my Cody Rachel tote, which I absolutely love, I mentioned that I had ordered something in the new Otter leather as well, and that has arrived, so we are going to unbox it together. So this is the warranty card that I got. You get that with every item so that you can keep track of your product warranty in case you ever need to use it. I have never had to use a product warranty for Chic Sparrow, but it's nice to have. And this is my order, and I'm really excited for this because this is a new size for Chic Sparrow. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is my Otter Cascade Traveler's Notebook. So it has Cascade pockets there, TN strings, your secretarial pocket with your pen loop. It's in the Otter leather, which is kind of, I was trying to figure out how to explain it in the last video, but to me it's like Outlander and the Callahan collection had a baby, or maybe Outlander and Waypoint had a baby. It has the sort of squishy, yummy feel and the same hand and similar thickness to Outlander, but you can feel the oil content and the weight, and it has this just amazing soft texture to it. It's just absolutely amazing. It feels so good. And this piece, I am so happy with it. I have scars and moles, all the things that I love. And then inside, oh, it's just gorgeous. So I said this is a new size. This is their new half letter size. So half letter is literally what it means. It is a traveler's notebook size that you can just fold a piece of US letter size paper in half, and that fits in your notebook. So I have a stack of copy paper here. I'm going to fold it in half. So it's going to be 5.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches tall. So slightly different in size than A5, but very, very similar in size. You can see that there. If you were to put this on the elastic, you can see that that's how it would fit in there. Perfect top and bottom. To me, it's a unique size because there's not a lot of common notebooks and inserts that come in this size, but there are notebooks and inserts that you can buy. So insert makers do make half letter size inserts, like TN insert makers, and there are some half letter size notebooks, and I'm going to share two that I found on Amazon that were really inexpensive. But to me, I think this is a unique, super fun size because it's the perfect size to use to make a junk journal, because you can take any decorative paper or specialty paper, fold it in half, and you can just stick it on the elastics and you can make yourself a journal. So I think that is super fun. I also think it's a size that would be great to make your own inserts, because as long as you have US letter size paper, you could fold it in half and use it for that. You could also put A5 size notebooks in here. I'll grab one in a second and I'll share that as well. Because of the size being so similar to A5, you could kind of use both inside here, but it is a half letter size. Let me grab, this is an A5 Outlander Claire. I love this cover. And I wanted to show you the size difference. Let me pull this elastic out just so it's not in the way. So from here, you can see that the half letter is taller. That's because an A5 notebook or insert is approximately 8.25 inches tall, whereas a half letter is 8.5 inches tall. But A5 is a little bit wider. So if I flip it over this way, you can see that the A5 is wider. That's because a half letter notebook or insert, or a piece of letter paper that you fold in half, is 5.5 inches wide, where an A5 notebook or insert is 5.8 inches wide. So it's about 1/4 of an inch wider, the A5, but 1/4 of an inch shorter. So you could use A5 notebooks in here, but they're going to be pretty close to flush just because it is narrower, and they will move potentially a little bit on the elastics, but you could definitely do it if you had a bunch of A5 notebooks laying around. You could also take notebooks and cut them down. So you could take a composition size notebook, which is 9 by 7, so 9 inches tall by 7 inches wide, and you could cut that down to fit into this size if you liked a composition notebook, or you can look for half half letter size notebooks or inserts, or you can, as I said, make your own. So these are 2 of the half size letter notebooks that I found on Amazon. Found several different options. These are just the 2 that I purchased. So this is Amelie Notebooks, and this is Felda Rink. This one is a huge dot grid, and this one is a really large graph. I will put links to these down in the description box below. I didn't buy these because this is what I plan to really use in this cover. I do plan on actually making inserts for this, or using it as a junk journal, or getting TN inserts made for it. But I wanted to buy something that I could stick in it the moment that it came. And I also wanted to share with you guys some inexpensive options that you could buy like on Amazon, so that you could see what options are available. But this is 2 half letter notebooks inside there, and still plenty of room for you to tuck your pen in. If you had tabs, it wouldn't interfere with your tabs. And then I thought I would show you what an A5 notebook looks like in here. Let me grab one real quick. So this is a Kinbor planner that I use as sort of a junk journal. I thought we would see how it fits in there, just so you guys could have an idea. This is kind of a dupe on a Hobonichi, but it only has monthly spreads and daily spreads, no weekly spreads. They have a different one that just has the monthly and the weekly pages. I do have a video on these for their 2022 planners. I actually like them a lot, and I enjoyed using them this year. I'm going to stick this on the center elastic just so you can see. So it's a little bit short, as you can see, because this is shorter than a half letter, but you could most definitely use it in here. I took that elastic out, I should put it back in, but definitely use it in here. So you could definitely put A5 notebooks in here, but like I said, it is half letter and it is designed for half letter. And then this is an A5 spiral notebook. This is what I use for swatching fountain pen inks. This is a Cosmo Air Light notebook. And if you had an A5 spiral notebook, the spiral kind of takes up a little bit of room, but you could actually put that in the back secretarial pocket and use it like this. And you could even put something on the strings. You could put an A5 insert or half letter insert, or fold some paper, make yourself an insert, and you could carry that in there as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put the elastic back in. But I really wanted to get one of the new half letter sizes. I don't have anything in half letter size. I thought it was a very unique size option for Chic Sparrow to add to their lineup. Just fix my elastics real quick. Thought it was a very unique size for Chic Sparrow to add to their lineup. So I wanted to be able to check it out. I wanted to be able to share it with you guys. And I really wanted to buy something in the Otter leather after I got my sample. It just feels really amazing and it smells amazing. And so I wanted to get something in this leather, but I wanted it to be something unique and different that I could use in a different and special way. And so this half letter size will definitely do that, because I plan to make my own inserts for it and use it for sort of junk journaling, art, that kind of thing. And I think it's perfect for that because it'll be really easy to make inserts. I can just fold paper in half and stick it in there. It'll work beautifully. I have the pockets that I can use for decoration or function. I have the pen loop, my favorite pen loop. I love pen loops that stick out. And this pen loop will tuck in once it's been trained, and it will be perfect. It will lay kind of like that. Just, oh, it smells so good. I'm in love. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. But I wanted to share it with you guys because it is a newer leather and it's also a new size. I wasn't sure if you guys had seen much of the Otter leather, and I wasn't sure if you guys had seen many of the half letter size traveler's notebooks. If you have any questions about this leather, about the size, or anything else, please don't hesitate to comment below. I will definitely get back with you. If you liked this unboxing of my half letter Cascade Traveler's Notebook from Chic Sparrow in the Otter leather, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.